And that's my bad. I did that whole entire thing muted. But welcome in, you guys, to another episode of Profit Picks. If you guys are new, this one will be a little bit different than usual. I'm going to run through the card really quick. We'll be on for about 15, maybe 20 minutes here. I just want to let you guys know what I'm on, what I'm liking. A lot of these lines have moved, but I'll let you know whether I still like the lines where they currently are or not. And I see you guys in the chat letting me know that I was muted, but I appreciate you guys. We back on track now. Matt Mills says he's first. Let's cash. I appreciate you tuning in. Let's just see a couple more comments before we get started. What's going on, Tasha? Appreciate everybody just letting me know that I wasn't doing anything correct to start the show. Boofer says second time is a charm. There you go. So, and what's up, Lucky? All right, 6 games on the NBA slate. I really like 4 of them out of 6, but if you have questions on the other 2, I'll get to them. First game up, we'll go Bulls at Sixers. This game opened Sixers -6.5. It's moved 2 points. We're seeing 8.5s pretty much everywhere. Total open 225. We're looking at 225 still as a consensus. In this game, I like the Bulls here. And I'm sorry, I like the Sixers here. And the reason I want to go for them is because it's a revenge spot for the Sixers. Last time the Bulls kind of beat on them without Joel Embiid, and it's going to be an entirely different game here. With him in, Sixers in a revenge spot versus teams who turn the ball over a lot. And when I say that in this scenario, it's teams with more that average more than 13 and a half turnovers, or a little bit more than 13 and a half turnovers. They're 17-0 straight up and against the spread. And that dates all the way back to around Halloween. I look at the Bulls. It was a situation for them as well to fade them. And we are going to go home dogs. Sorry, I lost it here. So since 2017, it's teams on the road. They're 16 and 36, 30.8% after winning their last 2 back-to-back at home. So that says fade the Bulls here tonight. I told you a system or a situation that says take the Sixers. And if you just look at how they've been playing, I mean, last 5 game stats, all the categories that I care about, they're first in offensive rating, defensive rating, rebound percentage. And I don't really care that the line has gone up just because the Sixers do all the things you want for them to win by margin. They shoot the 3 well. They're number 1 in the league, and they defend the 3 well. They're top 5 in that category. So that should be enough to get a double-digit win here. You look at how they performed at the house. They are 26 and 10 straight up, 23 and 13 against the spread. So first play of the day, we'll go Sixers. I have -7.5 in my pocket. I will still endorse it at -8.5, and I can't talk anybody off NB props for tonight. So that'll be the first game up for tonight. Let's keep it going here. I won't pull everything up on the share screen just because time is a little bit limited today. So next game up, we'll go Pacers at Hornets. It opened Indiana -2.5. We see 2 pretty much across the board. Total open 232. We see it 234.5 as the consensus number. And I should just double check the injury report, but I think we're good here. Indiana, I know Hallie was out. I saw Ben Mathurin. He's game time decision here. And I just think no Hallie, like, how can you even think about laying any kind of points with the Pacers here? And especially if Mathurin doesn't play, that's just a lot of offense missing for this Pacers side. They are 4 and 13 so far this season without Hallie. You think about that stretch a little bit. It was at the end of last year, this season, but the end of last year, they were losing game after game as soon as he went down. And for this Hornets team, they're coming off an ass whooping. They just lost by like 40 points. You know they're going to be focused. They just had 2 days off. That gives them time to, rest and fix whatever they were doing wrong, which is defense, if you're giving up that many points. And when they came out the break, they were the number 1 defensive rated team. I get they're not thought of as a great defense, but they were playing great defense not too long ago. And the 2 days off should give them time to get back to that. And after this game, they have another 2 days off. So all of that, the 2 days off means they can give max effort in this game and not have to worry about a back-to-back or anything of that nature, or saving any minutes or things like that. So I like the Hornets side. I could only back them at the house, catching a few points. There's no way in hell I'm laying with the Pacers. So I did want to show a little something here. Let me move on over if I can. This is a one query that I will show for the day. And let's see if we can get it up on the screen here. So it should be We're looking at home teams that are going to be getting. My bad. Let me pull it back. Let me look here. It's a little bit wrong on this screen, or a little bit small. I don't know why my computer is doing that today. So since 2017, home teams with 2+ days rest before and after the game. That's pretty much what it says. They are 49 and 23, 68.1% to the under after a home loss. That's the way I read this. And I told you why it makes sense to me in this game. The under so far this season, let's just look at it. And let me actually pull it here so I can show you it's active. Yeah, you see it's active here on Pacers and Hornets. And let's just look at how they've been doing this season specifically. I know it doesn't show it at the top, but under, over, under, like nine unders, 3 overs, 9 and 3 to the under so far this season. So I like that. I told you guys all of the offense missing for both of these teams, really. Halliburton out, Mathurin out, Melo out for the Hornets side. So like the under, and I still think the Hornets can get the job done. I did want to show this actually. Let's look. So this same scenario, right? Let's just see if they were a short home dog, how they perform. So home dog and a home dog of 2 or less. Let's see if we can pull this up here. If there we go. I have them as 6 and 3 straight up and against the spread. And again, that is the Hornets tonight. So we're rolling with the Hornets and the under for the play in this game. And that's what we like there. So let's take a look at the comment section, see what you guys are liking or anything you guys have questions about here. Boofer says he got kinky. He likes Indy second quarter and fourth quarter. Very specific there, but I know you keep the individual quarter stats. I didn't see this comment, but he says, damn, I really like the Bulls plus points, but it looks like everyone's on it. It looks too easy. You're the first one I've seen on the 76ers. Yeah, I could only look the 76ers way in that one. Tasha, appreciate you. She says, hit the like. Yeah, if you guys are liking what you're hearing, I continue to do this every day. That's the reason I'm doing it every day, because I see, you guys like or appreciate what I'm doing. So I appreciate you guys too. If you could hit the like button, it would help me out quite a bit. Let's see. He says he likes the Hornets, but he would need Williams in there. Can't get to the window if the Hornets don't trust him. I mean, in a lot of spots, I would agree with you. I don't trust the Hornets either. But I just think this is the one spot where they can get it done. UCapper, what's up, brother? He says he likes both of those. Appreciate you. And I'm able to put them on the screen because he showed me how to do it. And also, shout out to UCapper for this banner at the top, or the overlay at the top, the new little profit picks. Steady trying to upgrade my channel. And I appreciate him for chipping in. And also, shout out to Boofer, too, helping me with the thumbnails. I see you in the chat, Boofer. Appreciate both of you guys. All right, let's keep moving. We only have a little bit of time for today's video, about 10 more minutes. I want to get out before Chris's show starts. So I only really like 2 more games. I'm probably going to skip the other 2. If we do have time for questions at the end, I'll get to them. Next game I want to talk about here is going to be Wolves at Knicks. And let me just get back to my other screen here. This game opened Knicks -8. They're as high as a 9-point favorite at some shops here. Total open 230. It's down as low as 227.5. And this situation, I just think it's a really bad spot for the Timberwolves, right? They just came off playing a double overtime game. This is their 3rd game in 4 nights. Last game of a long road trip, right? Minnesota just wants to go home. Anthony Edwards, if he hasn't been ruled out already, I should look it up here. Chat, let me know if you can see it. I'm just trying to do this really quick. If he hasn't been ruled out already, I don't think he's going to play tonight. When he's out, the offensive rating drops by like 7.5 points per 100 possessions. I just don't see them getting a lot of offense tonight. So I like the team total under for Minnesota. I got it at 110. I'll still take it. 109.5. I think I saw that popping up. Even 109. So I don't think Minnesota, I think they say under 100 points. So I think it's a smash spot for the Knicks here. First quarter, first half, full game. We know how great they've been first half all year, but they're healthy right now. This is their 2nd game in 5 days. I like the Knicks here. Smack City, as my boy Jay Money would call it. And I'm not sure what's going on over there in the chat. Smack City, as my boy Jay Money would call it, on the Knicks. And I like Minnesota team total under. Let's see what some of these comments we got going here before we keep it moving to the next game? Um, let's see. Gilbert asking, do you like the over on Philly and Chicago? Um, they both have been playing rather slow lately, so I don't think I'd run to the window with the over. I didn't dig too deep on the total, um, but I wouldn't run to the window just because of the pace for the game. Matt Ryan says he likes it. I think he's talking about the last game that we were talking about, um, being the Hornets. Let's see. Get back to some of these. KD says the Mavericks money line to him is a lock. That's a game I'll be skipping. So if maybe you guys can roll with KD in that one. He says if Kyrie is playing for Dallas tonight, that's an easy money line bet. Let's see a couple more comments before we keep it moving. Darren says under 228. That's for this game we're talking about here with the Minnesota Timberwolves and New York Knicks. I would agree. I just was nervous that the Knicks will be able to score because I don't know how interested the Timberwolves are going to be in defense here. I think they're tired. I think they just want to go home. So that's just my thought process. But I think the Knicks are going to play defense. I think the Timberwolves struggle to score. Let's see. Darren says he likes the Wolves team total under. Jazz team total under. Yes. Boofer says he likes the Knicks first quarter, or I talked him into it. Yeah, just trying to help share information. If you guys like it, if you don't like it, take it for what it's worth, you know? Mike asking, do you think 10.5 points, 2 minute late with Golden State? I'm going to try to get to that game last. It's not the game that I have action on, but it's a game that I'm interested in. So I'll try to get to that one last. Let me see a couple more comments before we keep moving here. Minoff says Brunson over 5.5 assists. If Gobert plays, that will pick and roll him to death. Can't talk you off of that play. Says Brunson has 8 assists in the matchups earlier this season. UCapper says Mavs with Kyrie in and Luka out 3-0 straight up and against the spread. Appreciate that. And Justin said he's going to tell the team total under look. All right, let's keep it moving here. The last game that I want to talk about before I get to the questions and answers, questions and answers. Want to get out of here before my guy Chris pops on with his show for the evening. Really want to try to get over there and support him as well. So last game I want to talk about as far as what I have action on already, Kings and Jazz. This game open. Kings minus 6.5, still 6.5 across the board. It went down and up throughout the day though, but right now it's back at 6.5. Total open 238.5, and I've seen the same thing with this. It went up as high as 241, and now back down to 238.5. And I agree with it coming back down here. I bet this one under, and really, let me get you my notes here. My thought process was you're gonna be missing a lot of offense without Jordan Clarkson. And the potential for Larry Markkinen to miss too. And we see that Markkinen, I think, has been rolled out already now. So just a whole lot of offense missing for this Jazz team. It's a Kings team who's on the front end of a back-to-back in a conference game. And the last time these teams played, it went under. So far this season, teams in that scenario are 72.2% to the under. And if the total is higher than 228, the under is 13-0-1. I should just show you guys this since I know how to do it. We do still have about 6 minutes, so let's see if I can do it the UCapper way. Let's get it back to the share screen and try to get this up there. Let me go to my trends really quick just to show you guys. I feel like it's better than me just talking about it since I know how to do it now. So bear with me for 1 second here. Boom. And I apologize. I should have had it queued up, but I didn't expect to have this much time left, honestly. I thought it would be in and out. And here we go. I can share the screen now. So like I said, road teams on the front end of a back-to-back this season in the same conference after the first meeting this season went under. You see it here, 26-10 to the under. All you gotta do is read the percentage backwards. It makes it 72.2%. And if you look at the high totals, like I was talking about, let's just say, and total greater than 228. You can also learn a little something. Try to do it the UCapper way. Shout out to him. Check out his channel. He's in the chat right there too. He does it just like this so you guys can learn. You see the under, 14-1-1 so far this season. Average total 233. I just think this one is a little bit too high. And just to show you guys that it's active here today on the Kings and Jazz. You see all these unders right here so far lately on this system? 13 and 0. 13 0 and 1. The last one was the first game or in the beginning of the season. So I know it's the Kings. I know they score a lot, but I'm rolling with what the system tells me. I think it makes sense for today. Let's take a look at a couple comments before I get to question and answer. And I got it at 241 just to be, transparent. I still like it at the 238.5. Darren says under 240. Also, have any favorite props today? I like Fox over 26.5. All right, let's just get to question and answer now. Let's do that now. So, any props that I like for today? I was considering Clay over his 4.5 3-pointers because his plus money is like plus 125 to take it. He averages 5 3-pointers made versus bottom 10 3-point defenses. And I think that was a solid look. If not him, probably would go Steph assists or Steph double-double or something like that, just because he's been dishing it the last few times he's played versus Houston. I would like Taylor Horton Tucker without Jordan Clarkson. He averages like 29.2 points, rebounds, and assists, and he's went over his points, rebounds, and assists for the last 5 games without him in the lineup. So I like that. And also, you got marketing out now, so it might have even went up more. I'm not sure, but that's the look that I think. Just trying to give you something really quick. I know a lot of people like props. I think that might be it. Let me just glance through the sheets. Oh, Kelly Oubre. He's been really good without LaMelo in the lineup all year. I think he's cleared his points, rebounds number of 28.5, about 60% this season, and 6 of the 8 games so far without LaMelo, or 6 of his last 8 games, however you want to say it. Other than that, can't talk you off. Embiid, he's been going for MVP. Probably look towards his points or points plus assists. Those would be the props that I like. And somebody asked me what I thought about the Houston game, so I'm going to do it really quick. I just think that I can't trust the Warriors to lay minus 11 versus anybody right now. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's the 36ers. Warriors are not good on the road right now. They're not playing any defense. If they got some guards on the other side who can score, like the perimeter defense is not there without Wiggins, without what's little Gary Payton Jr., Gary Payton III. Perimeter defense is not there. They just can't stop anybody. That's why the overhits, 26-9 on the road for Golden State. And that's why they lose. Can't play any defense. And the Rockets have been playing well lately. They've covered 5 of their 6 games the last 2 weeks. And I really want to take the Rockets here. I really do. I probably should. They've been a better defensive team, a better rebounding team. And it is a back-to-back for them. But rest advantage hasn't even really been that good so far this season. And they didn't have to travel. They played at home yesterday. So Rockets are nothing for me in that game. Let's look for a couple more questions before we get out of here. With I'll do a recap at the end, just so you guys know. Let me scroll back up because I know a lot of stuff coming in. All right, here's I think where the question started. So let's get to them. Somebody said Mavs money line. I have no opinion on that game. I'm not betting. That's the only game I don't want to talk about because I don't have a strong opinion. I don't really see any. Munoz says don't do it. UCappers are going to take the Rockets. Yes, it's very tempting. Munoz dropping the Curry last 4 stats versus the Rockets. 10, 15, 9, and 12 on his assists. What's his assist number for tonight, Munoz? Let me see. Anything else we have here in the comments? Any more questions we have before we do get out of here with the best bets? Not many more questions coming in. So I guess we'll get out of here. 6.5? Damn, it's 6.5 and he's averaging like that? That might be worth the stab with Steph Curry tonight. J-Dub, I went through prop plays. I haven't played any. I'm just giving you guys what I think is going to happen tonight. So if you rewind about 5 minutes or less, you'll hear all the props that I'm looking at for tonight. UCapper likes Harden assist plus Philly to win. And it's about that time. My boy Chris about to start up. So let's get out of here with the best bets. Munoz says ladder Steph up to 10. Can't talk you off of that. Best bets really is going to be different this time. I'm just giving you what I play so far. I might add a couple more in the next 2 hours. I might not. But so far, what I'm looking at, what's on my card, and I'm giving you the lines that I bet them at. Do I still like them? I told you all the best that I like and why I still like them or why I would still take them throughout the show. We're going to go Philly, minus 7.5. Indiana, Charlotte, under 234.5. Sacramento, Utah, under 241. Knicks trifecta. So first quarter, minus 2.5. First half, minus 4.5. Full game, minus 8. Wolves team total under 110, Hornets +2. And just so you guys know, just being transparent, these are not all bet evenly. I can't tell you how to mix and match them because that's how we do over at Wager Talk. So appreciate you guys for tuning in. Like I always say, this show is not the same without the chat. A lot of good looks in there as well. And just appreciate you guys supporting the channel. So best of luck if you tell. Good luck on all of your action. We'll be back with some more winners for tomorrow.